Hey guys, what is going on? Today is Wednesday. We got two things going on today. We got the two meets. So right now we're headed over to the car show in Port Orange. So it's at Boulevard Tire. I guess the Formula D drivers are going to be there. But we're going to go head over there and we're bringing the Cobra. I'm going to go get a car wash real quick and then we'll head over. We're going to meet Josh there and see what happens. Alright, so this is Volusia County Sheriff pulling this jet ski. That looks like he's headed towards the water, so that looks like a pretty cool job. I mean, come on. Alright guys, so we made it out to the car show. We got the big truck behind us, and I believe the cars are over there. I'm gonna go meet up with Jason. He said he wanted a t-shirt, so we'll bring that over. Right behind me are the two drift cars. So they're both Formula drift cars, and they're both S550s. They're both Roush supercharged too, so that's pretty cool. Where's he going? It's Jeff Ashton, back with another Mustang video. What are you doing? Are you confused?
I'm confused. I don't know where I'm supposed to go.
Alright guys, what's going on? It's Jeff Ashton, back with another Mustang video.
I don't even have to say it anymore. You're just gonna open up my videos now. And is that Andrew's new car over there? Is that your...
Yeah! Oh no, it does have a Coyote, so it wouldn't be mine.
Here?
It's not a mod motor, so... what do you think, Mr. Ashton?
I think these are freaking sick. You are going to the drift event, right?
What?
Oh my gosh!
Well, Scooter's going to the Firm, along with Quad Tip.
What do you guys think? The Firm.
Okay, the Firm
road racing
is road racing,
or
where Scooter's actually participating, and the Quad Tip.
Yeah, but he's gonna brake, so he's only gonna get to run for about 10 minutes.
He won't brake around the road racetrack. I don't think. He could crash though.
These things are gonna be sick.
Oh! Oh!
Saved it.
Oh! Did you see that? Jeff is being asked to move because he's not cool enough to be up front.
No, they said my car is so beautiful that they needed it to park next to the other Mustangs so I could diminish their values.
There are also a few cars over here for the car show. Let's check them out.
There it is. Damn. That black chromes, man, that looks good too. Did not go wrong.
We got Mr. Wiggins here.
So clean. So clean.
You gonna win, Mr. Wiggins?
Better the gun.
So, what's going on with the car? It's not a Coyote anymore?
What's going on with the car? So, I have multiple Mustangs that I drift, and they all have a certain purpose. So my demo car that you've seen with the Coyote still has a Coyote.
Okay.
I have one in the US that has a 5-liter Illuminator XS, which I'm about to install the 5.2 XS in it.
Ooh, that's good.
And then I just got it delivered. And then my other Spec 5 RTR in Europe has a 5-liter Illuminator XS with a Vortec blower on it.
Oh. This
car, which is built for competing and drifting at the highest level, has a 4Performance Roush Yates 455 cubic inch motor. Makes about 1,000 horsepower, naturally aspirated.
Awesome.
So the reason why we use different motors for different things, the Coyote and the Illuminator XS, I've been using them for years. They're absolutely bulletproof. They run great. They do exactly what I need to do for fun drifting. The reason why we have this motor in this car is because in Formula Drift, I'm running against cars that are lighter than me with more horsepower, you know, 1,000, 1,300 horsepower, 4 cylinders, nitrous, turbos, all kinds of gnarliness. And for us, running it naturally aspirated gives us the torque band at the low end, and having all that displacement gives us a wide torque band and having it at the low end as well. So that is why we use that for Formula Drift. So it's not, anything that the Coyote's not good or anything like that. The Coyote's one of my favorite motors ever. I've been driving them since they came out, and I've never blown one up, and I kick the shit out of them. So amazing motor, just doesn't have the displacement that we need in our sport, and the only option is to add a blower. Well, the problem with the blower is that it adds too much heat for the amount of load and the amount of grip and what we're putting through the chassis. So for us, these motors that Ford Performance and Roush Yates have been making have just been unbelievable. You seem very disappointed about the lack of Coyote in there.
Well, I saw you with the Coyote last year, Formula Drift, Orlando. You were running the Coyote with the Roush Charger last year?
Nope.
No,
never.
You weren't. Okay, so Justin Pollock was.
Justin.
Ah.
Justin runs that. He still does run it. We put a little bit more load through our car, and we generate a little bit more grip than he does. So he's not having some of the heat issues. We used to run a blower. We used to run a roots blower. The year I ran my championship, we ran a roots blower, and it worked great, but we would just get so much heat soak. So when we go out, because we run 2 runs, right? So when you go do your first run, the car is great. When you come back, you're down 100 horsepower. So if you have a ton of grip in the car, and you're set up to have that, say, 900 horsepower, but on the second run you have 800, you're not going to be able to drift as well. And we're not allowed to change our cars between runs, so it just becomes a variable. It's very challenging. Consistency is everything, and that motor is always consistent. I'll show it to you in a minute if you want to see it.
Got any questions? Any tips? So, S197 drift car.
Okay.
First mod to turn that thing into a drift car.
So, stock S197?
Yep, bone stock.
Stock weight, everything.
Well, it's going to be happening eventually here.
Okay.
Picking one up, and that's
all right.
the goal.
Well, the weight, you know, the interesting thing about Mustangs is they are big and they do have some weight to them. So, I would say weight savings happens later. So,
okay.
First step would be make sure that you have a diff where both tires spin.
Gotcha.
So whether you want to go the locker, I always like Torson's.
Yep.
So you want to make both rear tires spin. That's step number 1. Step number 2, I really am a big fan of racing seats because you can feel everything.
Yep.
You know, when you're in a stock Mustang, if you don't have a racing seat, your knees on the door, your knees in the center console. Yep. And if you can feel everything before it happens, it allows you to be a step ahead of the car. So I'm a big fan of race seats and harnesses.
Okay.
Next, I would go with some decent suspension. Okay. So, like being slightly biased, when we developed our RTR suspension for the S197, we set up that package, so our springs, our dampers, and our sway bars, to have multiple different type balances in them. Yep. And they're built for the factory weight of the car. So I'm going to go ahead and say that would be a very great setup to start with for price-wise. So you have the dampers, which you can fine-tune, the sway bars, which set up the actual balance of the car. Yep. So you could dial in understeer by putting the rear bar in full sift and the front bar in the middle or full soft, and you would have a good understeer balance and free, easy car to drive. Yep. So after you add some suspension, next step would be steering angle. Okay. You know, I would learn the car with the factory steering angle, maybe take out the factory rack spacers, run it with the stock angle, and then once you add more angle, it just gets easier. Awesome. Because you're used to, you know, being locked and maybe spinning a few times, and you kind of find that balance point a bit better. Cool. And then after that, man, sky's the limit. You know, you get yourself, you call BC, get some custom coilovers, you know, light weighting, more horsepower. I mean, that's the sky's the limit. Yeah, I mean, start simple, man. If you can drive a car with low power, low steering angle, as you add all that stuff,
it's gonna be easier.
It just gets easier. Yeah. So, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it all comes down to budget, right? If you can do everything at once, great. But there's no harm in learning a little underpowered. The biggest thing with drifting is you don't need a ton of power. I know I just got done telling you I got 1,000 horsepower. But it depends.
But you're at a different level too.
Well, it depends what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm out there going as fast as I possibly can on people's doors. I have an objective. Yep. If you're going out and driving a drift car and just having fun, all you need is a car that can light the tires.
Exactly.
So if you have a stock, you know, S197, I didn't ask what year. 4.6?
Yep, 4.6.
300 horsepower.
Wife's car.
Cool.
Yep.
Put 50 pounds, 50, 60 pounds of tires pressure in the rear. Yep. It'll keep them lit all day. Awesome. And you're never going to hurt that motor. I mean, unless you overheat or don't run it with oil.
Yep.
You know, so just keep an eye on that stuff and just have fun with it, man.
Yep.
I would also do a rear.
Okay.
410, 4.5.
Yep.
You know, whatever. I don't know your tire setup, so I can't tell you the math right now.
That's a good question. Does it matter what tires initially going in? You know what you're running.
I mean, the ideal situation is that you get tires that last. You know, I mean, I started out with used tires from junkyards.
Yeah.
That's all I could afford.
Yeah.
So the budget defines that. I mean, if you can afford to go buy a fresh set of NT555.
Hey, keep it low, get a couple sets, and be able to run it.
I mean, if you're going to get NT555s, even the old gen or the new gen, the G2s, they last. They have great consistent grip. They're great tires.
Yep.
But, you know, if you can only afford a couple sets of $25, you know, used tires to start, the priority is starting and being out there and having fun. So I would say, you know, yes, tires are extremely important on the car. But if you're just in a parking lot playing around learning, you know, they become slightly less important.
Yeah. We're lucky to have Orlando right here too, so they have the drift events out there.
Yeah, OSW,
so
which we'll be at this weekend. You should come out.
For sure.
But yeah, man, and the scene's amazing, you know what I mean? Just overall, everybody is just super cool. You go out, ask questions. It's a great sport for camaraderie and overall fun, which is why I do it.
Well, it was nice you introduced yourself before I introduced myself, so I actually appreciated that. It was very, very nice of this guy.
Oh, you know, I try. I don't assume anything.
Very outgoing.
I don't assume anything, man. Chelsea, you would like a poster as well.
That backward entry, and somebody claimed that it was like.
Oh yeah.
That it was what?
Some world touring car driver posted it saying, "On my way to work, check me out."
I don't have one, but Chelsea has a
We
black
got some
marker.
markers over there. Oh, okay. Crenshaw, would you mind going to grab a black marker? Yeah. Please.
Bam.
Defacing property. That's what we do.
How do you feel now?
That looks sick.
Well, you know, a little tasteful, just a little kiss.
Now we can't wash it again.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Throw a little clear on it.
Yeah, a little clear.
Oh,
You might have just started something.
That's it.
So what do you think about this burnout? He's not drifting.
I mean, you know, he looks like he knows what he's doing. It's not my.
Can only hope.
Well, my facility.
My car's over there, so it should be safe.
You need your bodyguard.
Is that your rig over here?
Oh, now he's getting a little too close to my car. Josh, your turn. Come on, you got the drag tires. Just like a burnout at the track.
Yeah.
You got the line lock.
No line line.
Pour some water down for you.
Yeah, right.
Come on, Josh.
This is the biggest antagonizer in the world.
It's your turn.
You buy me new tires?
You got new tires. They're right there.
They'll figure out a way to get you to do it.
We're doing a drawing at 6 o'clock.
tires.
There's a reason
all over
there's
this
a reason
building.
I have no tires left on my car.
All right. Maybe next time.
What are you doing on this side?
Shit. Took a drive.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Car looks good. I've never seen it in person.
Hey, enjoyed hanging out with you guys. Big thanks to Boulevard Tire, Nitto, and ATD for having us out. Thanks, guys. Thank you. All right, what is this one for?
This is going to be for a set of tires.
All right, what kind of tires?
Ditto tires.
All right.
It's going to be the truck tires.
Truck tires.
Yep, truck tires.
Oh, here we go. Set of truck tires.
Pretty good.
That's a lot of money.
I know.
Here we go.
I need some truck tires.
Jake Marshall. Is Jake here? Is it your uncle? He's going to get a phone call. All right.
Put that for the truck tires.
All right. All right. What's the next one for?
This is going to be for the street tires.
Street tires. All right.
Ditto.
The NT555 G2s?
Yep.
All right, boom. I just made someone come up. All right, here we go. Peter Landerville.
Ooh.
Is Peter Landerville here?
You'll have to call him up.
All right, he's going to get a call.
The group selfie?
You want the...
Shit, how am I going to do this?
You need a selfie stick.
Hold on.
What do you got, dog? You got some other magic trick?
I do. This is my magic bag.
Oh, whoa. Whoa.
Damn.
There you go.
You got that wide lens, son?
That's it. You're good. You gotta turn around, but don't worry, you'll be in the shot. It'll be good.
Dang.
He don't believe it.
He don't believe you, man.
Ready? Josh Wiggins.
What do you got?
Oh, I told you you were next.
Josh Wiggins.
What do we got here?
We got some bags.
What about Kendra Cunningham? Are you Kendra? No.
We tried.
Josh Wiggins, another one.
Josh is out. What about Josh Peters?
Merle Hill.
Right there.
Is it?
Oh, okay.
Give it to Junior.
There you go.
You're welcome.
What about Todd
3 left.
Mazers?
Again?
Do it. Come on. Do it. Do it. Come on. Damn.
Hey, it's better than nothing.
Alright guys, we're gonna roll out of here. I hope you enjoyed that. We got to talk with Vaughn Gittin Jr. along with Chelsea DeNofa.
They were super nice. Super nice guys.
The meet was great. We had some cars over here. They gave away a few things. So if you like this video, be sure to hit the like button, comment down below. We'll see you next time.